Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Good evening, everybody. I'm Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and here we are for another All Signs weekly energy to see what is ahead for the next 7 days. Don't be shy. Let me know you're here. I am on multiple platforms here. I'm not just on YouTube. I'm also on Twitch and on Facebook. And as people come on in, reminder that sharing is caring. And thank you, Renee, for sharing. Hi, Isis. Welcome, welcome. I know this is typically a little bit later in the evening. I chose to go out to the movies today and hang out with a friend. So we went to go see the new movie Ballerina, and it was a blast. We had lots of fun. Happy Father's Day out there to the fathers, and I hope everybody had a good day. It was very rainy out here in the UP, but I'm just happy. The cards we're using this evening are going to be the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. I've been using this for quite some time, including the Unfolding Path Tarot. A newer deck, which I actually have not put in the description box yet, but I will after the live, I just chose this last minute, is the Animal Elders Oracle deck. So we are going to be utilizing this deck this evening. But before we get into that, reminder here too, that tonight we will also be announcing ready? The Harmonia giveaway winner for the June giveaway. So there was minimal. I'm actually surprised this didn't fill up. It did not take all the entries. So I don't know if people missed it or if a lot of people are here just aren't really into the kitchen stuff, which is totally fine. But for those who were into it, they have a better chance with the entry tickets here. So we're going to be picking the winner here for the Kitchen Witch Bundle this evening. That will be after the All Signs. Okay, so stay tuned for that, but we will get started on there. But first, I want to look at our weekly numbers as well. I heard, Isis, that How to Train Your Dragon is amazing, the live action. I have it's one of my favorite movies. So I have my doubts, but I keep hearing great things about it. So I might be going back to the movies. You never know. All right, let's see what our numbers are. You guys ready? Thanks for sharing. I do appreciate it. And let's get started here. Let's call in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters. Spirit, if we can hone in onto my collective and give messages for the highest good of what they need to hear this evening for what's ahead in the next 7 days. Let's see what numbers are with us. If we get another 10, we're going to get another 10, guys. Mine's going to be blown here. Oh, we have a 3 and a 4. So the numbers this week are 3, 4, or 7, or combinations here too, a 34 or 43. But let's just talk about 7 overall, the number of assessment, and it's usually the number of maintaining knowledge. So there's some knowledge that we're gaining this week. I feel that this is not knowledge that we necessarily get through a book, but I feel like it's going to be in collaboration with others. So there's something here in our presence that we need to be very mindful of the conversations that we have this week, because it could really bring some structure with that 4. All right. This is allowing us to have something that is hidden that is going to allow us to bring some stability within our life. Who doesn't want that? So look out for those number combos this week. Let's see what animal elder is with us this evening. What animal is with us this week, Spirit? Oh, this goes perfect. Well, first of all, I love deer, but I love that it is a 13 because it comes down to a 4 again. So that is another significant breakdown of the number 4 that we have in our weekly energy. But I love how it says soften into love. And this morning, interesting enough, when I went to go feed the wildlife animals out here, I have not seen the deer out on my property for quite some time. For those of you who don't know, I actually befriended a deer a couple years back, up very close to one. Her name was Karen. Karen came through the window. She was like a dog. But Karen's no longer here, but her family members, and one specifically, her daughter, Dolly, still visits me. And Dolly this morning was sleeping in Karen's old spot. And it was just one of those moments where I just took a pause and I felt that unconditional love moment. And there is this message obviously is coming through here strongly. So we're going to see what the book has to say here. But when it says soften into love, this also tells me that there's a time here to take a reflection here and not have a reaction of insecurities that sometimes could lead to conditional love. So let's see what the book has to say about the elder deer here, which I completely feel has a little bit of essence, even though it's a buck. It reminds me of Karen a little bit. It says, the quick and graceful deer shows up for you in your reading collective, blessing you with gentle and humble power. This elder calls you to remember your divine perfection, especially when you feel your inner critic rising. With sensitive ears and excellent hearing, this animal spirit asks you to refine the inner voice that tells you that you are not enough as you are. Whose voice is that? Where did those beliefs stem from? Can you return to the truth that you are loved unconditionally? Deer also come in a lot of times when we're going through some kind of loss or heartbreak. Let's see the card here that is going to be bringing in the support from the universe. These are not no reversals yet on the first row, but they will play into each reading. Support from the universe this week. Spirit, how will you be supporting us this week? In our efforts, in the moves that we make and that we practice, because this is something here where what we put our focus on is going to allow us to become stronger and not allow us to the sense of getting injured, where we do things where we work too hard and we get injured. But this is the universe here who's supporting the efforts where we are taking care of ourselves and whatever that mind is to focus on, whether that's work, whether that's play, whether that's your health, it's all here. Nancy, you're just on time. I popped on a little bit earlier because I got earlier back from the movies. Hi, Cindy. Thank you for sharing. Let's see what the challenge or the obstacle of this week. This will get combined with any reversals that come up in your readings. Oh, dang. One of my least favorite cards. Denial. It's always the crossroads card, but it's also the need and desire here to go within, but when we ignore sometimes that calling. So the obstacle with this card here is to take that moment, a pause of reflection, that love that we may feel, not listen to those voices of insecurities, and really tune in to what we truly want. Lovely. All right, let's see and go on here and see how this is going to affect each individual sign. So this is for all zodiac signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. You're going to want to check all your placements. Cross-watching is okay, but just remember that the story may be vice versa. We are still starting here with Gemini. Gemini, happy birthday out there for those of you who are gems. And let's see what's going on for Gemini. Gemini, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What are your current feelings? Let me just fix this a little bit. There we go. I just don't like I have messed with my camera and I got to fix it so that this is not over. There we go. There we go. Gemini, current feelings for this week. The Four of Cups. Uh-oh. The Four of Cups. Well, if there is a sound that would go with the Four of Cups, Gemini, it would be the sad trombone. Nobody's ever happy with that card. But let me tell you, it is a card here of deep fantasy. It is a card here of kind of being lost in your head, in your mind. So how you're currently feeling right now is a little unsatisfied. There's something in your life that is not going in your favor or the way that you have anticipated it to be. Let's see what the external influences are and the integration of it. We have the Four of Wands. Look at all of these fours. The Five of Pentacles reversed. This Gemini is hopelessly and deeply trying to reconcile when it comes to either indifferences with a relationship, whether this is a household, a family home, a workplace. It's an environment where you spend a lot of time in. The issue here, if it's not having indifferences with another individual, fights could be breaking out because of some recovery, because there could be some financial hardships here as well for you. But I feel like somebody has been taking a pause on what to do for the next step. And I'm going to just say, you can take it the other way around, but I'm going to say, Gemini, you pretty much have been waiting or anticipating on somebody else to either agree with you or make some kind of move. And this is now starting to get uncomfortable sitting in this position. Let's see how you're responding. The Seven of Swords here reversed. I do feel like you're being fed some bullshit. I'm just going to lay it out how it is. Seven of Wands. Now look at all these sevens. That is what's the real opportunity here. It's time to call this out. What is the bigger meaning of this? The Eight of Cups here reversed. Okay. It's time to call something out for what it is. I do feel like you have somebody here who is feeding you some kind of fake delay where it continues to delay or to hold on. So this could be, Gemini, an individual saying, oh, I'm going to get to that, or next week, or not right now, or I'm not ready. But this excuse has been used over and over and over again. So you are fed up. I feel this need here of just calling somebody out this week. And you may get annoyed at doing this because this is something here where you relied on this individual or you relied on this place of opportunity. Could be work. But something here doesn't feel right to you. And so I feel that now an individual is either saying, calm down, or, you know, let's figure it out, when there's nothing to figure out anymore. This is the game here this person has been playing for not just this week. I feel with the Eight of Cups here and the Five of Pentacles here, both reversed. This is something here where you may be forced to give an ultimatum. And now it's up to you. Do you stick around or do you stick to your ultimatum? Here's the bigger thing here. You've been through this before in this household, in this work spot. This is something here where it's always that you always get an empty promise of some sort. All right. Potential advice for you. 2 cards. No reversals. 4 of Wands. You got 3 4s now. Wow. 4s are all actually 4, 4, 4, and your number 4. Your angels are with you. Does this person truly have your back? Because what they're offering here is small potatoes. You can still love a situation or love a person or even love a place of work here, but you also need to start working on your boundaries, because the idea of someone here supporting your back really has been small potatoes. Again, this kind of reminds me of a fishbowl. So I always think swimming around like a little plastic castle. That may be a significant. Little Plastic Castle's song, Ani DeFranco. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that in a while. But there's something here where it's just like, this isn't funny anymore. This isn't games. We're too old for this shit, because I feel you have somebody here who gives you small apologies in comparison on what they could give you. All right. That's what I got. Let's move on to Cancer. Cancer is up. Hello, Heather. Welcome back. Yeah. Thank you, Nancy. I decided to come on a little bit earlier because I got back from the movie earlier and I would rather go on earlier. I don't like to go on so late on a Sunday. Sunday's usually my downtime. I'm usually on at 4:30. All right, Cancer is up. Cancer, current feelings for this week. The 9 of Swords reversed. External influences. Ooh. The Ace of Wands. You're nervous about an opportunity that is being presented to you this week. It could be something here about a head start. Let's see what the integration of this is. The integration of these 2 energies. We have the Knight of Swords here reversed. Okay, so this is you afraid to make a wrong move. Now, I do feel with this 9 of Swords here, there's this energy here of doing the wrong thing. I almost feel like this looks like a mother and a daughter, and a mother here who's disciplining their daughter. So somebody here is fearful of a hierarchy of some sort, whether this is a mother or a mother wound, or this is a female energy here who you have to who you look up to. It could even be that inner voice in your head where you may actually hear this individual if they're no longer here. But I feel this energy here of doing the wrong thing, or this is all purely fear, by the way. But with the obstacle of the 2 of Swords tells me you don't have a lot of time to make this decision. So is there an opportunity here? It could be having to do with a creative endeavor. It could be with taking specific actions here to make a giant move within your life. But I feel like the desire here is wanting to get more information. And the thing is something or someone or even a deadline may pop up in the middle of nowhere that says, no, we need to know today, or maybe you missed a deadline and you're like, holy crap, what do I do now? But there's fear here of not having enough time to make this decision or to visit this deadline. I feel like something, Cancer, is due. Like there's a due date that maybe got missed of some sort. how you're responding to this news or this inner voice. Look at this. I don't have enough time. I can't. I don't have a vehicle. Some of you, it could be something about breaking down or not being able to get to a specific location and the time that you need to. Others is that you may have asked for a request to slow down. Some of you, it's to extend something. But again, there's this extension is really, there's something that is past due for this Cancer. Now, it could also be here's another scenario could be, Cancer. If you're dealing with a very difficult person who has given you some kind of ultimatum to partner up or to go somewhere, they're not really they're very adamant. Like it could even be an invite here that you would love to go, but you don't have enough time and effort to do so. What's the real opportunity here? The real opportunity. The Knight of Wands reversed. Ooh. Okay. You have an opportunity to make a very quick and bold move. But everybody's going to be different. So I'm not going to tell you it's a yes or a no. It's got to come from your gut. Okay. That's really what I'm seeing here is this person's like inner power, the solar plexus area. But these are reversed here with the Two of Swords. So this is not something you can deny. This is not something you can avoid. You have to trust your gut on the move that you make with this individual, with the situation, whatever's past due. Spirit is really pushing you to trust your gut when you make this decision or you make this move. The bigger meaning. Oh my gosh, you got strength again, Leo energy. The bigger meaning to this has to do with your pride. Has to do with fear of shame, guilt, not being able to do something. It's going to hit your pride. But with all of these reverse, it tells me that it's something here to clear and to surrender to as well. What is the advice Spirit is given to you? 2 cards, no reversals. The advice here for Cancer for this week's energy. Look at this. You got the Ace of Wands twice. Spirit is saying, truly, this opportunity is for you. Oh, they wanted me to pull. Is for you to shift your frequency. Look at this. And change it to something in regards to fear to excitement. The Fool is a very exciting card, but these together are the exact opposite. So that's why they fell together. All right. You have been in the Nine of Swords, fear. So this is something this week you're being asked to be bold and fearless and take it head on and be optimistic about something that is coming or something that is past due, and know that it's actually going to allow you to have a better move. Okay. It's the ascension here of things working out. Now, is it going to work out in your favor all the way? I can't promise you that, but what I can say with the 0 energy is a reset. So you are resetting something about your values and your lessons that are learned. Okay. So whatever the shift is, it's a huge lesson, but it's going to set you right in the right place here. All right. Just be very wary of what I told you in the collective meeting when we were looking at those dice. Be very mindful of the messages that come through others this week. All right, let's see what's going on for Leo. Hello, Michael. Welcome. Did you enjoy your day? Did you finish your scavenger hunt? Hello, Papa Wheelies. Welcome back, Lily. Full house tonight. My regulars are back. The party has started. Yeah, Lily. We've missed you. But have you been busy at the gym? Is that what was happening? All right, Leo. Who's got Leo in their chart? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, your current feelings for the week. Current feelings for the week, Leo. Page of Pentacles reversed. Huh. You know what it feels like? You've been really working hard and your effort here is feeling supported because that's what the universe is giving you with this 8 of Pentacles. But with the Page of Pentacles here reversed, there's something here that you are not ready to see how it turns out. So this is someone here who's holding back when it comes to starting something officially. There's an official move. Some of you, if this is a relationship, this could be a budding friendship that you're like, you know what? It's safer to just be friends right now. Others of you, if there's an endeavor here where you've been really working hard, maybe you've been looking for a new job, that kind of thing, this week, you're not going to be really feeling like you want to look this week. There's something here where it's like, I need a break. Hello, Danielle. All right, external influences for this week. The 9 of Pentacles reversed. I will say heavily, Leo, when it comes to finances, there's an underlying issue of feeling like you are stuck either at a job right now and you really feel like you can't afford to even look. You're waiting for something to play out. But if this is a relationship, it's something here where something is not settling with you and you're looking at it and there's a dynamic here of codependency. So there's someone here is either extra clingy on you and it's like, I kind of need my space this week. The integration of this, Leo, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is a card of high counsel. This is a card here of formalities. I just feel burnt out. I feel there's this essence here of you stepping back this week, and there's some lessons here that you are going through. And if this is a relationship, someone here may need you more than you have the energy to give this week. Okay. Could even be financially, but I feel a lot of pressure here to get something started, or maybe there's something that you wanted to work on and it's like, it's not the right time. I don't feel like I can do it right now. Some of you can't do it because there's something going on with the commitment, or maybe somebody's sick. There's just this energy here of being flatlined this week when it comes to your endeavors of what you truly want to do. And some of you are like, when is this ever going to get started? Because I've been putting this on the side for a while. How are you responding to this not getting started? The Tower. Something's shaking out this week. The Tower is, it could be shocking. It can usually something coming out of nowhere. This isn't to scare you, but there's something here that needs to break down. And, well, let's clarify it. What's the real opportunity with this Tower? The Moon. Something you manifested in this moon's energy, what you were been thinking about, whatever this past moon that we just had, the strawberry moon, Pisces energy. Do you see how there's somebody here on the other side and there's no bridge to get across? There's something hidden. whatever space that you're creating this week, or space for helping another individual or setting some kind of boundary, even if it's something where you feel like you're hiding, something is going to shock you with realizing that there was never a bridge there to begin with. Interesting. All right. What does this mean for Leo? The bigger meaning of this? Page of Wands. Funnily enough, it's actually going to inspire you to do something else, because you can see the goal, you just don't know how to get there. But with the moon's energy, you know the power of the moon with manifestation. So this is an epiphany moment that whatever this pause is, it was needed, because it also is showcasing you something that needs to be built. So how does this come out? Okay, so if this is something here where it comes to financially, because maybe you haven't been able to start something because you're at a dead end job, but you're really tight for money, something's going on this week and you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to do the bare minimum. There's going to something's going to happen in this environment, this work environment, that inspires you to all of a sudden get a swift kick, like another creative idea of what direction to go in, because now you can see the missing piece. And if this is a relationship where someone's being extra clingy or is not doing well, there's an epiphany moment of the bigger problem. Okay, maybe it's a health issue with this person, maybe they need to go see a doctor, but there's some kind of advice or something that you see. It's kind of like you're the architect. What advice has Spirit given to you this week, Leo? Oh my gosh, you got the Star. This is that epiphany moment. This is because you've manifested this, but whatever this moment is, whatever this idea is coming out this week, it's going to be very healing. It's going to give somebody an answer. Some of you, it's going to give you an answer. It could even be a download. But with the Star, Aquarius energy, this is someone here who it's after the Tower. It's someone here who drops the walls. Is someone here who doesn't feel stuck anymore. Is someone here who's being vulnerable. Oh my gosh, look at this. You just got a dupe card here again. You got the Page of Wands here twice. A huge opportunity that's going to set you in another direction. Period. Leo. Even though it may feel stale this week, you have an opportunity here or a creative moment that is going to inspire you to take a different approach. And this is approach that is something that's going to light you up. All right. That's what I got. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Virgo is up. Yeah, the monthly drawing will be announced in the end. Thanks, Isis. Have a good evening. Let us know how it is, but I hear it's amazing. Bring the tissues. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are you feeling this week? The World. You got closure. But this is, it's the end, but it's also the beginning. But you're receiving some kind of closure this week, an end of a cycle. What is the external influence to this? Oh my gosh, you got Judgment here, which comes before here, but it's reversed. Okay, something here you have been working on or dealing with, could even be an ex of some sort. There is something that you had that's unfinished business. And Virgo, this week, closure to unfinished business. Can't avoid this anymore either. The integration of this, The 10 of Wands, this is going to give you a shit ton of relief. Some of you, it was a hang up in court, could even have to do with assets or money. Others of you, if it's not like that, it could also just be a loan that did not process. If this is you dealing with a place that you have been wanting an answer, like maybe let's say a new job, this is getting an answer here that you have a new job and you're going to be able to give notice to another place for some of you. Others of you, if this is a relationship here that you have been having a hard time getting over, you know, that term, are you over it yet? And it's like, well, no, I can't be over it because I never got some kind of issue resolved. But now it's this week is relief. How you're responding to this relief. Oh, yeah. Now you can get started. It's almost like a get out of a jail free card. I feel like there's this energy here where this prison that you were in is a prison of your mind or a state of mind. But this is a week here where you have a new opportunity. You're excited about it. Some of you are starting a new job or, you know, you're putting your notice in. But I feel whatever it is you're excited about. And if this is something here where it was a relationship where maybe you couldn't get over somebody here, where you weren't ready for love, this is a week here where it's like, you know what? I think I'm ready. What's the real opportunity this week? We have Temperance reversed, okay? Sagittarius energy. And Justice here reversed. Look at all of these major arcana cards you got, Libra energy. All right. The bigger meaning here is karma is playing out big time. It's flipping in your favor. Whatever it's going to do, though, it's going to flip or turn around for the others, who's involved. Okay. So what happens when you give notice? People usually get upset. They have to face a consequence. It's that kind of stuff. Irate energy. If this has to do where somebody here looked like they were winning or doing well, this is karma flipping and switching around where they may be irate. They may feel like this is an injustice. Here's the bigger picture. I just said money. So that's no mistake. You know how that works. There's something about money coming in place for you this week. The bigger thing here is that there's been an injustice and it's going in your favor this round. The advice Spirit wants to give you with this relief this week. King of Swords, more Libra energy, but we have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy here. Oh, congratulations. This is something here where either you have a new job or you have family that is going to be relieved by this. This is about a legacy, an inheritance, but this is also a decision that is going in Virgo's favor this week. Congratulations. This is deserved favor for you. You're owed this. It's going to help with family, with bills, that kind of stuff. Libra is up. Star is still trying to catch up. You were looking at movie times. How to Train Your Dragon's the next one I want to see, but today was Ballerina, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I love the John Wick multiverse, so it was fun. It was just the right kind of movie for me today. Libra. Don't forget, we have mid-month check-ins coming in. I did not release them today. I'll probably be releasing it tomorrow in the evening time for our rest of June forecast. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm already thinking of July. Libra, let's see how your week's going. Current feelings for the week ahead for Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have the 7 of Cups. You had a number here, 7. You have a lot of options and there's opportunities, but it's almost like, what direction do I want to go? So it is decision time. I feel like you're in heavy reflection about a situation. You do have options. You're being presented with not just one option, but quite a few. But it's like, how do you want to spend your time and efforts in this week? External influences to this. I love that there's butterflies all around her. The Page of Swords. That's external influences. So this is knowledge. You've heard some knowledge. You're getting some insight this week. Insider information. Okay. I almost feel like this is something where, see how she's at a library? I almost feel like you're doing another task when you hear this. So I feel like it's hearsay, Libra. There's something here where I feel somebody could even be another conversation going on while you're at a work or, at a specific place, wherever you are. You're getting some hidden knowledge. It's not something here you would typically listen to or typically, listen on, but I feel like it's happening around you in the environment that whatever you're in or place you're at. What's the integration of this? The Queen of Pentacles reversed. I just heard the sirens here. So there's an alert. There's a call. When I think of the sirens, I always think of Archangel Michael. We got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This has to do with hearing some either news or gossip or something here where you're questioning if you should contact a person or make a move. Okay. Maybe you're afraid to reach out to somebody. Maybe somebody is sick this week for you. It's not you. It's not to worry somebody, but I feel like there's Page of Wands. You're taking a new approach. You're not going to think about it anymore. You're just going to do it. It's the right thing to do. I feel like you're going to be hearing something regarding an individual, whether they're not doing well or there's a call here. Maybe there's a judgment call here with a person, but there's a right move that you're making this week. What's the real opportunity for you? 9 of Pentacles reverse. Someone's down their luck. There's somebody around you that's down in their luck. This is an individual here who has a little codependency issues here. Could be in financial hurt. But I also feel that you have the means to check on somebody or check something out. The bigger meaning. The 3 of Wands reversed. Okay, so this could be because this person's at a distance from you. This could be gossip that you're hearing from an individual. Somebody isn't doing well. And whoever this is, you're going to be making a move to check on somebody. And I just heard it's the right thing to do. So this is not something you're going to question. So if it's somebody who's nasty or anything like that, there might be some kind of scenario here where I feel you're being driven either to go home or to visit somebody, but I just feel like you're going to make a right move. What's the advice here for you, Libra? And guys, if this isn't a person here, you're like who's super far away, this could be just making a reach out, checking on someone. Yeah. There's something where you have chosen to pull back. So this is not somebody you talk to on an everyday basis. Maybe you used to. Virgo energy, could be dealing with a Virgo. But I feel there's some kind of insight that you have to help somebody out. Now, if this is the other way around, this is somebody offering you a gift. But I feel this could actually be for Libra to help somebody out. And it doesn't have to be financially, but I feel like whatever the gift is either knowledge that you have, or there's something that you can give to this individual to set them at ease. So just be wary of what you hear or news you do, and do what you feel is right, the right thing, with no obligations or expectations. So if this is someone here you cut off and you hear something about it, it's like to give it because you're doing it for the love of it. Remember, your card here, Libra, is softened into love. Do this in this movement or the desire to help out or to assist with love, not returns. It's very strongly. So if you feel this need to return, then don't do it. It's not in your favor. Yeah, Michael was on Facebook earlier. I don't know if he's still here, though. He might be. You can see the comments now on screen, if you haven't noticed. I mean, they're super tiny, but they're there. So Facebook and YouTube can now see each other's comments. I feel like they need to make that bigger. It's so tiny. Like, no one's going to read that. Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio this week. Scorpio, current feelings. Oh, no, we got the Four of Cups again, but it's reversed. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. How you feel is someone missed an opportunity with you. Oh, well, their loss. Oh, well, their loss is what the Scorpio is saying. I don't feel like you're losing sleep over this, but I feel that you've kind of are fed up emotionally when it comes to a particular person. So this is Scorpio here who's saying, oh, well, their loss. External influences to, oh, well, their loss. Ooh, see how this fell right into the eye of Horus. Jesus. The Six of Swords wasn't quite right, but I feel like something here about someone deciding to leave. Did you get ghost? Quick exit. Silence. All right. It wasn't peaceful in a sense. Like whatever the silence was, it's like you come in the doors and the house is empty. It's that kind of energy. But let me tell you, it wasn't done on this. Whatever happened wasn't done on their own. So this person here has their own little minions, family. I don't know. So it's not just this person. It's a boatload of people that you're saying, oh, well, their loss. So either a lot of people are exiting the Scorpio's life right now, or the Scorpio has a particular person with a big family or friend group that you're like, whatever. The integration of this. Six of Wands, good riddance. Oh, well, their loss. It's about damn time. Maybe you threw some shade on this. I don't know, Scorpio, but you're not sad about these individuals or this person leaving. Not in your energetic field. This is someone here who's like, thank God. What took so long? Okay, this was a battle. So, yeah, there's something here about a person here who missed an opportunity with you. Maybe it was an opportunity here to see both sides. Maybe it's an opportunity to open up to you. Maybe it was an opportunity here to make amends, but it's their loss. Hi, Marty. Welcome. How are you responding? Ten of Swords reversed. Whatever. The betrayal was already done in your eyes. You felt betrayed by this person or these people anyways. These individuals did not make you feel safe, did not do nice things to you. In fact, There's something here about the way they close the doors on you. Cowards. This individual or these people took the cowardly way out. These are individuals who could not face you or could not speak something to you. So I feel this presence of kind of like showing up at a duel, but you're the only one who shows up. What's the real opportunity with this, Scorpio, this week? Ace of Swords. You know the truth. You realize why this individual, they're just running. Avoidance. You have clarity that this person or these people never truly were on your side to begin with. Never. It's not like they changed. They were really never there. You're seeing things clearly now. The bigger meaning of that Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Good riddance. I'm not going to waste my time on time wasters anymore. These individuals may even owe you money. Okay? They could have been using you for your money. What advice does Spirit want to give to you? 2 cards. Two of Wands. You have new opportunities, and this is time here to grab the opportunity that you desire now with the world, okay? You have created some kind of closure by showing up when you should have, whether these people didn't show up, whatever, this week. You're looking at a new direction here, new connections, okay? Some of you, this new connection is love, but I feel like there's a big opportunity here to connect with individuals who see you, understand you, and love you. All right. Look at these. You got 2, 2. What does that make? 4. Your number is 4 this week. Don't forget. You also got the 4 cups here too. You got lots of 4s. Sure do. All right. We got Sagittarius up. Star is still catching up on the readings. By the time she catches up, she'll probably be on the giveaway. Marty, sending you so much love. I'm sorry for your father's loss. Really sorry about that, especially so close to Father's Day. Heart goes out to you. Saggy. Here we go. Current feelings this week for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Saggy. We have the 3 of Pentacles reverse. I feel Hermit energy, honestly. I feel that this is a week you do not want to collaborate with a specific person, place of work, family. Whatever it is, you're not getting along anyways. This person makes it difficult. Could be a coworker. But how you feel is you don't want to collaborate anymore with an individual who's keeping you from getting the tasks done, whatever it is. Some of you could be having a spat with a partner. External influence of why you feel this way. The 7 of Wands. Someone's super defensive this week. You got a blamer. The integration of this. Jesus. It's not going to be pretty. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Empty victory. Listen, the obstacle is someone here is avoiding their accountability, their issue. So I feel strongly someone is blaming you this week, Sagittarius. They're simply blaming you, making you out to be the bad guy or the bad gal. But this is an individual here who wants to blame whatever loss it is on you. Okay. So, whatever their mess up is this week, they are trying to claim it was your fault. All right. If this is a relationship where there's a fight, you are the problem. I mean, that's how this person's saying it. I'm not saying you are the problem, but this is how this person's projecting on you. Okay, how are you responding to that? I'm assuming not so well. Yeah, not so well. 4 of Swords here. You know what it is? 4, 5, 6. This is your obstacle card. You just want out. You want out of this relationship or you want out of this job. This is for a Sagittarius who just plainly wants out, is sick and tired of being blamed for someone else's issues, or is trying to hold you accountable for how they are feeling. Newsflash, that's not your responsibility. They can react, you can validate that person, but there's this restless energy of just wanting, like, I feel like you're holding back, but at the same time, you just want out. You just want out. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Just check your placements, Laura. These are all signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're on Sagittarius. What's the real opportunity this week? Ooh, the Celestial Weaver. Oh, this card is particular for this deck. And let me tell you, the bigger opportunity this week is to be above this. This is bigger than the world card. It's the universe. It's collapsing timelines. It's being able to see the bigger picture, bigger scenario. You are already so far ahead of knowing what this individual's next moves are. And the thing is, this is in your favor. So I feel that's why you're getting restless, is because you know what this person's going to do, but you already know what you're going to do. So you already know your moves. You do. The bigger meaning. The bigger meaning is somebody is going to realize that this no movement or you not. Here's what it is. If this person is blaming you, if this person here is pushing you to do something, this is you putting the least amount of effort of it in this week. The least amount of effort. This is you going, I'm broken down. I don't have any more to give. And when I'm ready to go, I'm going to go in a direction that feels good to me. Cancer energy. I also feel with a Cancer energy, it's coming up here with July. The big move is the moves that you make in July. What advice does Spirit have to dealing with this individual? 2 cards, no reversals. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you'll be able to align this. And the Queen of Wands. Well, Sagittarius, that's your energy. It's the feminine energy, but let me tell you about this female, the Queen of Wands. Okay. You might also have an opportunity with someone who's very creative or is passionate, confident, but you might even have, or looking at a difference between another place or you. But this could also be your endeavors, your creation, your power. Don't forget who you are. Somebody here is trying to degrade you. And this is a need here of realizing that you have been able to handle so much, but also there's something about using your creative mindset to really show a person how well you do know yourself and how confident you will be when you make a bold move to leave. Are you leaving this week? No, but I do feel this energy here of choosing to put something aside. Okay, that's what I got for you. Capricorn is up. We did do, Laura, Virgo already. You can't rewind on on Facebook, but you can on YouTube. Most of my viewers are on YouTube right now. But if you look at your other placements on your chart, for your moon, rising, and Venus, you might have more messages. And I also have a collective bonus at the end. So I started off with Gemini. Virgo's a couple signs back, but we're almost. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and then I have the collective bonus. Hi, Delaney. Welcome back. Just in time for Cappy. You're welcome, Marty. I hope it made sense to you. Star, are you caught up now? That's what I want to know. Capricorn, here we go. Cappies, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are you feeling this week? Capricorn, how you doing? The Lovers reversed. Gemini energy. Not really happy with the choices that you've made as of late. There's some sourness or bitterness with who you've chosen. You got this, Marty. External influences. The Ace of Pentacles. You are being presented with an opportunity this week, but it's almost like I chose something else. Or if it's not, I chose something else or someone else. It's just a night and day difference of what the choices that you made before. And you're like, I can't believe it. Like, really? This looks nice. This looks genuine. I feel like this is like, but wait, Capricorn, there's more. So there's an offer here where it starts off and it starts building up and building up and building up and building up. And how you feel is like, oh my God, that sounds awesome. The integration of this. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whatever this opportunity is, it makes you feel like $1,000,000. So I don't know if this is a person. I don't know if this is a promotion, but there are choices that how it makes you feel is that you've made some poor choices because now you're being presented with something much, much better. But some of you, if this is a relationship or you think something is, it's like, well, that's a great choice, but I am so freaking heartbroken after this crap. Okay, Lily. How are you responding to this? Oh, how did I not see this? This is where Capricorn is like, how did I not see this? Whatever poor choice you had, it's actually in your favor. There's not regret here. This is realizing that you are being protected. Okay. Something that you made a choice on that felt like a poor choice this week is now going to realize that had to happen so I can be presented with this. And now I can see a night and day difference. Capricorn, this ain't a bad reading. What's the real opportunity this week for this Capricorn and this Ace of Pentacles? The Six of Wands reverse. The things that did not work out in my favor. The individual who was an avoidant, who denied things, who you felt stuck on, and you were like, whatever it was. Doesn't have to be love. could have been something here you chosen and it just didn't work out. But whatever this desire is, the opportunity this week is to realize those failures had to have happened in order for this to come in so you could see the night and day difference. I already know what the bigger meaning is, but let's see. I just said it. It had to happen the way it is. Here we go. The Two of Wands. You are being redirected for a new opportunity. It is a much better opportunity. The door was not ready to be open, though. This wasn't an offer here. The universe was working behind the scenes for you, Capricorn. And this week, you are being redirected to the offer or the opportunity that really you are ready for. Be prepared. What advice does Spirit want to give to this Capricorn? Listen, okay? You can see now the 2 cups that you were holding, the opportunity that you saw was a poor choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, where you felt shameful for, where it's like, did I miss out on something? Did I screw up on something? No, it's a 7. What was your number? It is a 7. You are now reassessing that you got a better opportunity this week. You got a better opportunity this week, and congratulations, okay? Now, this is allowing you to get ahead. Now this is allowing you to go after something, and also not to take any more small offers or to look at those poor choices and go, I'm never taking that back or that person back again. But you have the ammo now to realize the night and day difference of why that didn't work out or why you wouldn't even want that back. Some of you who daydreamed about having that ex back and you do meet something solid, this is something here where it's like, there's nothing even attracting to me to that person anymore like it used to be. Wow, it's a big reading for Capricorn. All right, we're going to move on to Aquarius. We have Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus left. And the bonus. Don't forget, we always have a bonus. Sure is, Delaney. Thanks, guys, for all of the loves and the likes. We'll see, Michael. Michael's watching on Facebook. Your money is on the Tower, Death, and Hierophant, and possibly the Hermit. Let's see what's in store for Aquarius this week. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are you feeling this week? How are my aquas feeling this week? Oh, we have the Empress here. Taurus, Libra energy. Now, she was reversed. So this is someone here who has there's something about not feeling good enough. There's an insecurity that is coming up this week. Doubt. I feel like someone here is a little closed off or has some doubt on receiving. Maybe you're not as optimistic right now. Maybe there's something in your life where it's like, it's really hard to be optimistic, Tanya. But things don't typically go in my favor. Maybe you're an aqua who is constantly like, someone tells you good news and then you're like, yeah, but that doesn't work out for me. And then everyone's like, what? And Aquarius has to bring in the sad trombone because they always have a way of flipping it to make it negative. So there's this energy here of like, yeah, but most time it doesn't happen for me. That's what I'm feeling. External influences of why you're in this self-doubt mode this week. The 8 of Cups. This has to do with, this is about leaving. But the external influences is that you have to leave this. So there's a ship here. It's waiting. And it's like, all right, I'm going to get on the freaking boat. I have no reason to get on this, but I know that I got to move on. This reminds me more of the ship from the 6 of Swords in this deck. But there's something here as the external influences is that it's time to get on the boat. It's here, whatever this boat is. There's an opportunity here to sail on. This could even be the river Styx here, where it's kind of like an ego death of some sort. But it's an external influence. So something is here that you know that you have to get on board with. This move might even feel like a death to you. So some kind of change is happening for this Aquarius this week. This could be a relationship status change. This could be a job status change. There's just something here that no longer serves you, but you feel like you don't have any choice because it's here and you've made a deadline of some sort. There's a deadline that approached and it's here. The integration of this for Aquarius this week. The Hangman reverse. Well, this is interesting. I love this Hangman card. It's like the most least looking hangman kind of card, but when you do it this way, yeah, it looks like the Hangman. And it was that way. You have been sacrificing yourself for some hidden knowledge that you're just not going to know. And I feel the integration portion of here is the rest mode of waiting. So this is for an Aquarius here who knows that if they keep waiting for an answer, it's just delaying the inevitable, which is life still moves on. Things move on around you. That's external influence, right? Like the ship still comes. How you're responding to this. The Knight of Cups. You're going to get on the boat. You're going to take the opportunity to love anyways. Whether this is forgiveness, whether this is an opportunity to be more positive, could be a reflection here. Maybe you're reflecting on a specific individual here. But I feel this is a move out of love. You're doing this to move on for love, or taking this opportunity for the love of it now. What's the real opportunity by getting on that and realizing that you don't need to have all the answers? The Six of Pentacles. The real opportunity is to, I love this, is reciprocity, is to see things come in your favor by an equal give and take. Where before I feel this holding back energy, and now the universe is saying, now you can be open for offers for equality that can only give back to you rather than you wanting and wanting and wanting. So the wanting energy is dying down on you, and it's now just the desire energy here of being optimistic. Honestly, I'm surprised we don't have the Fool here. Yeah, the Moon. You don't have all of the answers. It's the unknown. Pisces energy. But I love this card here because there's the opportunity here. You know it's there, but you don't know how to get there. But you're just going to take the opportunity to love anyways. And know that whatever direction you go into or what opportunities are presented to you, it will give back and get you to what you need to do to build a bridge or to get to a specific place that you want to be at in life. The advice Spirit has for you, Aquarius. This is about your long-term health needs and desires. Yeah. You're slow and you're methodical and you're commended for that. But now the Knight of Pentacles it may look like they're not moving, but they are. Okay. They're just slow. Look at this. Spirit is reminding you to take your time with the opportunities and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. So I feel there's this big energy here of just truly being present in that journey. Okay. It's kind of like if you're on the boat, right? What do? You look around you, you meet the people who are on there, meet the people on the way, the new journey. So there's a new presence of you that I feel this week, where there's opportunities to meet new people, to make bonds stronger. Others of you, it's about starting over, like whether it's job, it's just a beginning. It may feel like a new job, but it's having a new take on it. It's pretty uplifting. That's what I got here for Aquarius. We're going to move on to Pisces. Amway. Oh boy. I mean, you started off with a trombone, Michael. I was a little worried when I saw the Empress reversed. I was like, what kind of week is Aquarius having? Womp, womp, womp. But it looks like it's just self-doubt. It's just that. You'll get over it. Pisces is up. Here we go. Pisces, let's see how you're feeling for this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces. Pisces. God, another one person got this. This is another card of not wanting to deal with an individual. It's very hard to work with this person, be around this person. Pisces is not getting along with a particular person. The external influence that's causing all this fighting on you. Oh, wasn't completely upright. It was just sideways here. Ace of Swords. So somebody here is going to be saying some nasty things to you. Hurt people. But I feel with the Two of Swords here, someone here has been avoiding this conversation or has been building something up to say something to you, and it's not something you want to hear. Not for this Pisces. The integration of this. Oh my God. Ace of Pentacles here, Six of Wands. No thanks. I don't want that. I have another opportunity. Okay. You are saying no to an individual after you hear this news. I feel like the opportunity, some of you, it may just to be independent, do something on your own, but whatever this fight is going to lead to, it's going to lead to somebody's true colors. Now, here's the other thing, and here's the other kicker. This could also be for a Pisces who someone says that to them, where it's like, it just comes right out of left field for this Pisces. Like, how did that happen? News to me. How you're responding. The Empress reverse. This hurts. This person really goes after you to make you feel, we got Taurus and Libra now, who makes you feel not good enough, who makes you feel like you're too much. And that's never a good feeling. So I feel like Pisces is either being told they're too much or they've had too much. And this feels like a Pisces here who gets a little bit anxiety driven, but I feel like you're dealing with an avoidant as well. What's the real opportunity for this Pisces this week? Three of Cups. The real opportunity is to be around the people that light you up. Call your girlfriends, call your boyfriends, call your tribe, call your family. But the opportunity here is your coven. These are the individuals that will have your back. And I feel that somebody here is going to say something that is not so much the truth about who you are, but how they feel. And that can hurt. The bigger meaning. The Queen of Cups here reversed. The bigger meaning here is that you were never too much. That somebody here, I don't know how, whatever this dynamic was, made you feel less than and close your heart up. And I feel that you had a very open heart in this connection, or with this person, or with this place. And you're very empathetic, and you were always apologizing or saying you're sorry. But there's something here about saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, and never being good enough. But the truth is that maybe you just weren't something this person truly wanted. And that was probably the hardest for this Pisces who's dealing with this. However, again, it's not about you being too much. You have a lot to give, a lot to offer. But you were offering this week, maybe a realization of how you offered yourself to a person who never could see your true value anyways. What advice does Spirit have for you? No reversals, Pisces. We have the King of Wands. And we have the Three of Wands. So here's the thing. There's a better opportunity coming your way. Let that individual go, because this is allowing you to be amongst the energy of going after a person who truly desires you. And if this is someone pushing you down, this is about you being amongst your tribe to encourage you to go after your dreams. And this is not waiting on things. This Three of Wands is different. This is about being open to receive and working with the universe and scouting it out and saying, let's go for it. So there's a bigger opportunity to now see the full picture and the horizon in front of you. This person could never go on the boat with you. It would have been a sinking ship. All right. Now it's going to feel a lot lighter. Now it's allowing you room to really get the relationship or the opportunity to do something bigger in a way that you cannot even fathom. But they were not meant to be in this ride with you. We're going to move on to Aries. Aries is up. We still have the collective bonus as well, guys. Don't forget, we got a giveaway. We got a giveaway tonight. Aries is up. Aries, let's see how your week's going. How are you going to feel this week, Aries? How are you going to feel this week? The Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Loved. Feeling good. You have an open heart. You're very empathetic. And there's just something about being compassionate and feeling loved this week. That's not a bad feeling. We're not quite there yet, Nancy. It's still Aries. External influence here. We have the 10 of Pentacles here reversed. I love them anyways. Integration. Judgment. Oh my gosh. Aries, you got a big heart. Because even though there may be a place that everyone is not getting along, I feel like there's a particular person in your life. You see that bubble? Maybe you're caught up in a bubble here. It's like, as long as we have each other's back, it really doesn't matter about all this other noise. And there's something here where other individuals may be in avoidance. But I also feel that you have a particular person in your life who is your do or die. And as long as you got that person, you're okay. So if there's something where, let's say, Aries, your work life sucks right now, but you got someone warm to come home to and cuddle, this is you really appreciating that company to cuddle with, because it's like, it's okay that things don't go here because I got this at home. I got my boo. But others of you, it's not that. It's just there's something here where you're seeing the love of something else that doesn't bring you down. And there is a lot of shit going down around you, but it's out of your control and you're being very mature about it. How is Aries responding this week? The Nine of Pentacles. This is security. This is okay with how things are going, but you're okay. You're stable. You're grounded. As long as you're stable and grounded, nothing can really take away your foundation. Now, there are massive changes going around amongst you, and you may be looking at the door like, I wonder how that's going to work out for other individuals, but it's not affecting your opportunity to where you feel comfort. But what's this real opportunity showing you? The Four of Pentacles. That other people who break away or other people who leave, they're meant to. And some people are really greedy bastards, and you're starting to see the greed of what happens to individuals. This could also have to do with greedy, like if this is work related, there's something about money that might be a situation. But it's, whether it's pay cuts or something here where people are leaving and it's like, we're not allowed to hire. I feel like this Aries is looking at it and is like, it is what it is, The bigger meaning, the Empress, you know your worth. You know your worth. You got the Empress here kind of twice. You got the Nine of Pentacles, who reminds me of the minor arcana of the Empress. But the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy is someone who is all four queens and wands, but you have a lot of compassion and love. It's not really hitting you, it's hitting others. Some of you, this could be a layoff. It's not hitting you, it's hitting others, but you have a lot of empathy for it. Others of you, it's a relationship where people aren't getting along. You're going to see family disputes. But again, it may affect you, but it's not really affecting your security and your worth. But you also know, as a mother does, as a mother, even it doesn't matter if you're a male who I'm talking to, that sometimes you have to let them fight. Sometimes you have to, let them live. You can't always step in. You can't always intervene, but you can still love from a distance. So it's like you love those people anyways, even if they're fighting. Very deep reading tonight for Aries. Advice Spirit's giving to you. Just very heavy feminine energy here. Look at this. The Knight of Cups. Offer your love and compassion. That's all you can do. Yeah. It's very peaceful and serene, but it's also like saying, I am not choosing to fight this. I am not choosing a battle that it's not going to go anywhere. I'm choosing love. I'm choosing to have empathy for both sides or even for you. But this is an opportunity here of being very patient, aligned, and allowing people to feel hurt or just express their feelings. But it's also you still wanting to have peace. So your feelings aren't being reacted by this. You are just listening, and and that's an awareness energy. So be very, if you haven't listened to the collective energy in the beginning, I highly recommend you go back and listen to the collective message with the numbers, because I feel like there's something you're hearing this week that is going to give you some knowledge that's going to allow you to be very more empathetic because you're not in those people's shoes. All right. That's what I got. All right, now we are on the final sign. So Nancy, you can start it. But when we get to the final sign, guys, this is where usually the channel starts to drop a little bit because everybody thinks we're done, the Zodiacs. But we have a collective. So this would be the time, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel or to follow. I do appreciate all of that. It does help the channel grow. Make sure that you are liking the video as well. And go ahead and comment bonus, because if you comment bonus, you're putting your energy into the reading. So that reading may be for you. All right. And don't be shy. You can comment more than once when you do so. Just make sure you try to change it up a little bit, because sometimes with Facebook, it spams you. But those for on YouTube, you should be okay. Bonus train has begun. Now we're going to get to the collective. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Taurus. Justice reverse. Libra energy. How are you going to feel this week? Something's going to feel very unfair to you, like an injustice. But I don't feel like it's bad. I just feel like it's like, really? Like, I feel someone here. There was another reading that got this, where it was like someone's pointing the finger at Taurus. Was it Libra? Can't remember. I don't know if it's because I'm looking at Libra energy here, but I feel like something here makes you feel smaller, or like you did something bad. Like it's time to face the consequence, but I feel this energy of feeling small, or like you did something bad. Doesn't mean necessarily do, but somebody here's making you feel that way. External influences. Oh God, the devil. Someone wants revenge on you. Capricorn. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Oh God, this is like friend rare. You know, you have somebody here, Taurus, who's extremely envious of you or jealous. I feel like this individual is focused on you, but also this is the opportunity here to focus and opportunity to face something straight on. Does it feel good? Not really. The integration of this. Eight of Swords, inner doubt. So I feel this energy of getting some kind of threat, or somebody pushing your buttons, or doing something that makes you feel like trying to put you down, trying to stop you. Taurus, trying to stop you. Let's see what your response to this injustice is. The World. Now you know. Your response is you can get closure out of this. Now you know. Now you know how this person truly feels. There was another reading just like this. I can't remember which one it was. It was either Libra or Cancer. Somebody here is going to know that an individual is doing something. We're going to see what they're doing. What's the real opportunity underneath that devil? Arrogance, ego, pride. This person's going to throw it out there. Okay? Whatever they post, whatever they say, it's to try to take you down. But here's the thing. This person's unruly. This person is very narcissistic. This is an individual here who hates to lose. But this is a person here who's showcasing their true colors because they are losing. Your biggest fears of a person reacting are happening this week. The bigger meaning of this, Taurus, Ace of Cups here reverse. They never loved you to begin with. This person used you. They lied to you. They just wanted you for whatever it is, but they are so envious of you that they are trying to flip the narrative on Taurus to turn it in their favor. But what's actually happening here is this person never truly was there and giving something unconditionally to Taurus. They just wanted to win. They just wanted the damn trophy. They just wanted to look like $1 million. This person's trying to gaslight you. Your advice to dealing with this. Knight of Wands. Spirit saying, take the opportunity, Taurus. Take the opportunity. Take that cup and not give a two shits about this other individual. This is a passion of love, desire. Now, is this a love message? I feel like it's you giving that back to you in full circle, something that you have not done before, Taurus. So this is for Taurus here who maybe used to chase after another individual, or maybe starting to do a new venture. There's something here that you're doing that this person is so ticked off because you're winning. You're ahead of the game. You're ahead. So Spirit's saying, just keep going, keep running. You don't have to turn around. This person is trying to stop you from either being successful, stop you from finding a new person. This is you just going after your dreams, your wishes, and something new and refreshing. That's what I got. All right, we have the collective bonus. But before we get into the collective bonus, because I know everybody's like, bonus, 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 bonus. We will. But I have a giveaway. I have a giveaway. We have the collective bonus, but I got to give this away first. So we're going to do the giveaway first. Won't take long. Let me pull my list up here so I know who the winners are. All right, you guys ready? Let's see. Now, for those of you who are wondering, we're going to do the giveaway. The bonus is coming, guys. I promise you. We're still doing a bonus. But we have the Harmonia giveaway to do, and so I want to do that before we get into the bonus. So everybody gets to pick one card entry. There's only 22 spots. It's a major arcana cards. And did I pick the right one? Yes, I did. And the first 22 that get a spot. But if they're in the top 20 list, because out of that top 20 list is also a reader who gets a Harmonia Friends Club member who automatically gets entered each month for a free reading with me. You get a video recorded reading. These are my tarot story readings. So whoever's on that top 20 list gets 2 entries. So some people here have more than 1 entry. But the entries were not full this month, and I was actually shocked. So for those who really wanted this, you could be the winner tonight. There wasn't a lot of people as I thought it would be. Usually it's filled. The Chariots. The Chariots is Trudy Gale. I don't know if Trudy's on tonight, but somebody ping Trudy. Nancy, you know Trudy. Trudy, congratulations. You have won the kitchen bundle. I'll be in touch with you. This is such a cool bundle. I'm so happy Trudy won that. She's won a couple of times, but not in a long time. All right, let's get to the collective now. Let's get to that bonus. We have one more reading. Congratulations, Trudy. All right, let's get to the bonus. How are we feeling this week, collective? What's going on for us this week? How are we going to be feeling this week? We are going to feel a little bit off kiltered. We got the Two of Pentacles here, reverse. Things are moving really fast for us. Like we can't handle it all. We might be a little bit overwhelmed. I feel like there's a lot of blocks coming this week that we can't deny. That comes with that Two of Swords. You know how my reversals are always hit by this card, which is the obstacle card. So there's something here where even though they're unseen, when they do enter the picture, it's like, well, shit, how am I going to handle that? So I feel this crazy energy of not being able to handle it all. I don't know. I almost feel this, like your desire here this week is to stay focused on the task, but at what's really happening is that you're going to need some cooperation with others. 8 here, -2. So that's a 6 of Pentacles here. So there's going to need here to get assistance. All right, let's see what's going on. We have the external influences. The 7 of Cups, the things that you were undecided on or ready to make moves on this week, you have clarity that there's something that needs more focus. You need to focus on, like right now. Like as soon as it comes in the picture, that's what you're focusing on this week. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, are you going to be happy about it? It's going to be like, holy shit, it's here. Immense amount of stress. A little bit restless because there's a desire to want to reflect. There's a desire here to want to step back. But I feel for my collective this week, it's quite clear that there's an opportunity here where you may feel like you don't have help or you don't have assistance. Like maybe you were calling for assistance and help and realizing, shit, where is everybody? Your response to this? Knight of Swords. I mean, you're reacting by calling out, being very direct. I can't do this. I can't handle this on my own. That's a lot. How am I supposed to be in area A when you're asking me that I can't be in two places at the same time. That's what it feels like. So I feel collectively there's something here where we're going to be torn in two different directions. And we're going to have to pick and choose of what direction we want to go into. And you might have to disappoint other people. Yeah. Now we have the 7 of Swords here. Interesting that we have 2 7s right on top of each other. This is something that is going to be thrown in to you this week, collective, that you can't avoid. You can't deny this. You just have to take care of it. It's like, that's what is once this is out, it's out. Okay. I don't know if this is paperwork. I don't know if it's picking up a sick kid. I don't know if it's, a pet. It's just something here that takes your attention away because you need to take care of this immediately. That's the most important thing. But you're trusting your gut on it. And that's the clarity that you have. And when it happens, it may feel like you don't have the ability to ask somebody to cover you or do anything like that. It's kind of like I have to just trust it. Page of Cups here. This could deal with a child. I was getting children earlier. The bigger meaning here is you're not perfect. And there's something that is smaller that you don't want to miss. Some of you, it's like a special event for your child. Or others of you, if this isn't a child involved, this is something here where it's like, I have planned all week to do this, and now I can't do this, and now I'm asking for assistance, so now I can't. So now maybe you have to, call out sick or something. But whatever you're going to do, it's going to give a negative consequence for not being at a specific spot, but you're not going to miss this opportunity. You're not going to miss somebody. You will never be able to get this back. And if it's something that you're doing for the love of it this week, you're going to choose to do something for the love of it this week because that was your desire. That was your dream. And that's what the right thing to do is. And it's something here about showing up in that way. Remember, your collective energy here was the elder deer, soften into love. You know, some things you have to just disappoint. Advice Spirit has for you in this message: justice. There's some consequences, even if they have bad repercussions. Sometimes doing the right thing is the best thing, you know, and other times where it's like you're willing to take a cut of some sort. I love this. Libra energy here combined with the sun. It's like I may look like I'm defaulting on something, but I also am having a rebirth, or I'm not going to miss that moment. I need to be there presently. For a lot of you, this has to do with the child. And let me tell you, it's like, I'm not going to miss this moment for something petty like a job, you know, or something. And it doesn't seem like jobs are petty, but there's just something here where it's like, I'm not missing this moment. It is what it is. I'm going to either have to take a pay cut, or you're just going to have to be angry at me that I'm not going to be there. But I feel for a lot of you, this has to do with just doing something for the love of it and facing a consequence for saying no to something when you have a chance or a shot to be there. All right, guys, that's what I have for the readings this evening. You guys have an incredible week. Don't forget, the mid-month check-ins will be released in the vault over at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area. There are 2 tiers to choose from. Would love to have you there. Go ahead and check out the website. But if not, this is where we part ways. You guys take care and have a good night.